What is up, everybody? Got a vacant service call for a new customer. At least, I don't know if my boss has done any work with them, but this is the first time I've ever seen their name pop up on my schedule. Seems to be a two-story house, and they're saying the downstairs isn't cooling properly. From what I saw when I pulled up, there's two systems, one for the upstairs, one for the downstairs. So I would probably have to go cut the upstairs off just so I can figure out outside which one is up or down, because they didn't seem to be labeled. But let's see what we got. This is the downstairs thermostat, set to 75, reading 80. Fan is in on mode. Filter grill's right there, but I think the way this is set up, whoever's gonna live here is gonna have to put the filters all the way in the attic at the air handler. Hopefully there's a good clean one up there. Let's see if I can find this thermostat. Beep beep. Where you at? Where you at? Hallway. Nope. Potentially the master bedroom. Yep. 78, 78. We're just gonna put you off. Is there a pull down? There's an access right there. I don't see any attic pull down. Well, that's great. Gotta bring the ladder up here. You know what? At this point in time, if this condenser is outside running, I'm not gonna worry about going upstairs just yet. Let's see what might be wrong outside. Does not feel very warm at all. And the suction lines, not even remotely cold. Let me take this panel off, see if I get any amps coming off the compressor wiring. Alright, so ended up getting about 2.3 amps off the compressor wiring. Put my gauges on and had to deal with, I wonder if I can find them, these stupid caps right here. I ended up having to like wrench these off. I don't like these. These are trash. I was twisting them normally and they weren't coming off, so then I had to like wrench them and stuff. But nonetheless, there's like nothing in here. I've got the system off right now. Disconnects pulled, sitting up there. I'm gonna take the top off of this and go around the joints right here. The field piece DR58 heated diode. I guess since it's on. I just put the ladder upstairs too, so it is not a fun walk up there. That platform, if there even is one, seems like it's just not available. Let me get the top off of this. This is one of those times where, like, assuming the air handler is somewhere just doesn't, always work out the best. Let me get up on this ladder just so I can show. Pop my head up here. I'm like, where the heck is the unit? I'm seeing all this flue piping go down over there. I mean, no platform up here. I'm like, dude, this new construction, ain't no way this air handler's up here. My stupid self brought the ladder up here for nothing. Saw this big set of double doors and didn't think to open them, but now that it did, here's the systems. First floor. I don't know why it's labeled number 2, but this one's, yeah, that one's not running. So let's see what we got here. Ductboard all the way to the attic. Even to the return right here. Oh, and there's the filter. But I gotta move the flue pipe and stuff out the way as much as I can to try to get in there and see what I can find out about the coil. start. Oh, let me check on the outer joints here. Nothing there. It was going crazy in here while I was just taking this off. The more the blower door panel or the coil door panel came off and more air was blowing out. All right. I hear you. Go ahead, zero yourself back out. Let's try it again. On the same spot in that little middle section there. Is it in the coil itself, or is it in the, like, right in the elbows? It keeps picking it up in this spot. I should have grabbed my soap bubbles while I was down there. Ooh. Try it again. Go to that same little row behind this bar right here. Nothing up there, but as soon as I come down around here to this backside, every time. Every time. Right up in there every time. Alright. Zero out. What's you guys' favorite, or not, I guess not necessarily favorite, but go-to leak detector? I've heard about like a new oh, dude, another spot? This thing better not be pulling my leg here. Because I'm doing a lot more work than what I should be. I thought there was going to be maybe like a simple leak, like a Schrader core or something. I didn't think it was going to be all this. But I'm starting to think I got an evap coil leak. I'm going to get spray bubbles. Then again, I also don't have a whole lot of... Oh, bruh. Man, that's why this thing don't be working. I also don't have a heck of a lot of pressure on it. I guess I don't really want to spend the time on it because it's not going to be billable. So I think I'm gonna just spray it right now. If I see spray bubbles, then we'll go for it. But we might bid this out to do like a proper leak search, or just a UV dye sealant, because that'll be cheaper. And hope and pray for the best. But I'm trying good old soap bubbles first. And this is actually the Big Blue by Viper. It's not actually Dawn soap bubbles. Even though that works. Nothing against it. Let's see what we got. Oh man, that's funny. Boss man ended up having to call me about something else just now, so I had to, or I didn't have to, but I decided to just fill him in on everything of what I found so far. And he said to not even bother with the search at this point. We'll just go, since the maintenance limit that we've been given is fairly small. We're just gonna quote out to just fill it up and add a dye and hope and pray for the best. But I know you guys saw it. Obviously, I got it on recording. I kept bringing the leak detector away and back over into this back area of the macaroni elbows. This robe right back here, not this first one, second one. When I put the probe back there at this one right here and the one above it, that's when it started to go off, and then it went off a little bit over here. Let me know in the comments, do you guys think, just based off of what I've loosely found so far, with the unit sitting at like 26 PSI, that the leak is in the evap coil? Let me know. What brand is this again? It's Carrier. These are Carriers. So that would mean that this coil, 2019, 2.5 ton. I mean, that'd be a no-no. We're in North Augusta right now. I'd have to go across to the Savannah, go to Mingledorf's, and get a new Carrier one. But that's gonna do it for this one. We put all this back together. And if anybody's wondering, even though this is the bigger unit, it looks bigger, that one looks tinier. The smaller one is a 3-ton. The taller one is a 2.5. And upstairs, 2.5-ton coil. And the furnace next to that was bigger and said like 3-ton. So just wanted to clarify that. If the screenshot of 26 psi with my probes on that just didn't do it for you. With all that being said, guys, I'm gonna send over an estimate to just fill it up, throw a dye in there, hope and pray for the best. You know, if it holds, great. If not, then we got to go back out there and see where the dye leaked out at. But it's more than likely the cheaper option. That is not how you do a pressure test. I'm well aware of that. I could have and should have, if I was going to do it and be able to bill for it, you know, pressurize it way higher than just 26 psi. But I could not at this point in time because that would have went over the maintenance limit. That thing just, those maintenance limits, man, they really do a number on me. Just because I know mentally I'm gonna have to go back there, even if it's not me, even if I don't go back there and do that and fix that after it gets approved. Jacob could have done like 3 or 4 calls today where they needed to be approved because they went over the maintenance limit, and now I'm gonna have to go back there. So like that is the worst part of like property managements and everything. But that's a whole nother topic for another day. So I'm gonna just leave you guys with that before I ramble on and have to delete this outro like I did the other like 3 or 4 while I was driving. So everybody have a good day. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.